Hey everybody, welcome back to another Craftopia tutorial. Today I'm going to kind of talk about where I kind of set up my first base. I set up like a temporary spot where I may build some things back at the beginning of the map, but once I get to Millewind Hill area, so this is the first kind of big village with the windmills, this is the area I like to set up a base. You can set it up wherever you want, but I've just always kind of liked this. I like the views. You get all these views over here. You've got, the ability to fast travel quickly from this tower, especially while you're constructing it. This just makes a good spot. So let's go ahead and let's build a base, and I'll kind of talk a little bit about how some of the ways I've set this up, and I'll kind of talk through it, and we'll get going. Alright, so first thing we need to do is we're going to craft some flat stone floors. So let's get those crafting. And this is just to provide us with a base that's nice and level. Already had some. And yes, I will build off this cliff to make my view even better. But this provides a nice flat spot. I don't like the way the terrain works in this game, so building off this cliff, you don't need any support structures. So let's give ourselves plenty of room. Let's go out one more maybe. Nope, I'm out. Craft some more. Alright, now let's craft a few walls just to keep ourselves from falling off the edge. Let's do a few on this side. Let's do another stack of 10. Alright, that gives us a nice flat spot to work with. So let's start crafting some essentials that we need. Start with the workbench. Alright, now that we got a workbench, we can craft some more important stuff. Blacksmith is definitely important. Make sure you got your copper ingots. So you'll probably have to craft, depending on how far you're along the game, you'll probably have to craft the stone furnace first and then build some ingots. So I'm going to put these facilities right over here. Alright, it's got our blacksmith going, got our stone furnace going. In fact, I'm probably far enough along I can build some ingots, so we'll start getting those going. And let's see, what else do we usually build? Don't need a potion brewing stand just yet. Furniture workbench, no. Armory is something we'll need. I need some more rags. But this is what you'll need, wheat fields. If you can grab one and kind of at the beginning village, there's one there. But you're definitely going to need wheat fields. So I suggest creating like about 5 of those. As you can see, there's a mission to create 5 of those. So if you haven't completed that mission, this is your chance. Alright, we'll set the wheat fields up here. And I'm not going to stack them yet. I will show you in a future video, or you can just go out and probably find videos today on how to stack those. Let's build a campfire. Don't know if I really need a campfire, but really don't need one right now. Let's build a cooking pot if we can. And you can steal a cooking pot from the beginning area too. There's one there that you can just pick up. You don't have to actually craft one. I mean, you can do it for the mission to get the EXP, but it's always good to have multiple cooking pots because you'll have multiple things cooking at a time. Don't need a fillet. Aging machine is something that I will need. That's where I need those iron ingots. And then enchantment table too, but I don't have the requirements, but I will go ahead and start building that aging facility. And the reason you want the aging facility is, one, for the food, but as you gain experience, you'll need to get grease, bioethanol, saltpeter. Those type of things are really good. But also for the food, you can make cheese, and cheese can actually sell pretty well. So if you kind of combine that with getting milk from cows, that works real well. My crops are growing thanks to the rain. We'll come back to those. And let's see what else we want to build for right now. Need to go find some more elemental dust. Usually get that from wizards, or I think skeletons drop it too. Let's see. Refinery, don't need that yet. Scrap bench, don't need that yet. Wood plank, don't need that. Generator, don't have a cogwheel. Can I create a cogwheel? Oh, market, definitely need a market. We'll set the market over here. Let's see if we got anything we want to sell right now. Don't want to sell that yet. Because those do you no good. That's what they're made for, is to sell. And let's see if there's anything at this age that I can build. Training dummy, cannon, walls. Could build a bed. Oh, definitely want a chest. So let's build 2. Let's go ahead and build 4 of these. I will do 5. You can start with wooden chests, but at this point in the game, you should be able to get some iron pretty if you're at this level. Then I just kind of set up a area for storage. Try to keep them uniform, but you know, I'm not real huge on making things nice and too neat. Let's see, we got a bunch of potatoes, a bunch of antidotes, blue herb. And I try to keep my chests like consumables in one, materials in one. Holy water, I don't really need that. Red herb. Okay. Don't need sand yet. That yet. Silver ore comes later. Sheep wool, feathers. Sulfur, rare bone. Okay. You get the idea. Just some inventory management there. So it's kind of a basics that I get set up. Don't need those yet. Clay. Let's get a cogwheel so we can build a generator. Alright, so I will set my generator up here. And we'll get into that later, but I mean, you can actually jump on it. Sorry, you can get on it and run yourself, but later on we'll show you how to actually generate batteries on this for use later. You will need the batteries. Let's collect some wheat. Then we can take that wheat and we can go cook it and make stuff out of it. Like some wheat flour. Whoops. Let me do that. I'm going to go max. We'll let that cook. While that's cooking, we'll check back here, see if there's anything else we want to make. Wooden building foundation. Bolts and springs you'll need later, so that's why you'll need to save up. But I think that's a pretty good start. So yeah, so this is kind of, you know, where I like to start out. I like the views, although my stone walls kind of block the views, which, you know, later on I think you can get glass walls to make that a little bit nicer. Like I said, it's really handy here. I can just run up here and fast travel. You know, wherever else I need to go back here, get some stuff, or just work on this tower. And then, you know, the great thing about this game is all this stuff, you can just pick it up. You don't like where that is, just hold X, pick it up. Let's move it over here. You don't lose your resources, you just pick it up. So that way, if, you know, you want to move real quick, you just go pick up all of this items. I mean, you'll have to empty out your chest obviously before you can pick them up, so that's a little painful, but you can move it. I could go set up a base over on that rock, or I could go get real crazy and set up a base in the castle, wherever I wanted to set up. So it's you know, it's really flexible. It's really kind of cool. Let you do your own thing. And you know, eventually I will move my base. I'll probably move it as I progress in the game to, you know, getting closer to the volcano island. You know, other locations I'll probably eventually I may not pick up everything, but I'll pick up, important things that I need for later in the game and move them along. All right, well, that's all I kind of wanted to cover today. It was just, kind of a quick, starting base setup that I usually do just to get me going early in the game. Just a nice little location that I find to set up my base. It's also close to resources. I mean, there's just down the path down there, there's a stone you can mine, and then there's iron all in this area. And then you're kind of close to, where you need to go to do missions for this area. So it's good to stay handy. It's kind of centralized, especially having the fast travel right by the tower, so you can come in and out to your base when you need to come in and out. All right. Well, if you got any questions, feel free to drop a comment, or if you've got anything you want to see me cover here early game, just let me know. I've got a few questions for some end game stuff that I'm going to try to get to. I've been a little behind on those things, so trying to get caught up. But yeah, drop a comment, and if this provided you some help, consider hitting that like button. And as always, thanks for watching.